Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to make some rum balls for you. Nice little Christmas treat. I prefer bourbon balls, but Mom's making rum balls, so that's what we're going to do today. So Sherry melted about a cup, maybe just a little bit more of milk chocolate. And to that, where are you going?
I forgot to get a plate out to lay them on.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want me to eat them as you make them.
So to that we're going to add half a cup of sugar. Is this something you used to make when I was little? I don't remember.
No, I didn't. With my wedding business.
Oh, okay.
I used to make, well, with the wedding business, I also did catering. And I did a lot of appetizers. So with the appetizers, the rum balls were a big, big hit. So we did a lot of rum balls.
Okay. Well, that was a cup of crushed walnuts. And then we got 2 cups of vanilla wafer cookies that we're going to mix together in there with about 3 tablespoons of corn syrup. I'm going to guesstimate this. There's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I did weddings for, I'll say 30 plus years. Decorated and did weddings, so got into doing that, and then they wanted appetizers, and then from there we ended up going into catering with it, my husband and I.
Can I have a spoon?
And then after that, after we started doing the catering, it just led from one thing to the next. But I retired from all of that about 3 years ago when we moved here, and I really, really, really miss it. Met a lot of nice people.
Okay, the last thing we're going to do is put 1/3 of a cup of rum, which doesn't seem like a lot to me, but we'll go with it. And then we're just going to bring this all together. Now, if it seems too wet, you can always add more crumbs, the cookie crumbs, or more walnuts. I think we might have got this pretty good. I was thinking you could do this with white chocolate too.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Then I can get rid of this. You don't need any more.
Nope, not unless you got some Pepsi to go with it.
Some what to go with?
Pepsi.
I do. But I don't think we need that right now.
I do. Okay. That looks like it's pretty well together. Looks a little wet.
I think it is a little bit wet.
So I'm going to... And then all we have to do is roll them in powdered sugar, maybe about half a cup there. Just make about 1-inch balls and then roll them in there.
Because I don't think the kids would eat more than a 1-inch ball. I just do them like...
I don't know that the kids should be eating rum balls. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I don't think their parents are going to be.
No, probably not.
You can make this without the rum for the kids. But just roll them around in the powdered sugar. And you got little rum balls. And if you use a plastic container or like a Tupperware flat dish, you could put these in it and then put them in the refrigerator and they'll sit up a little bit quicker.
And when you make them, press them together real tight before you start rolling them in the powdered sugar. And that works real well.
So if you're not making these with rum, it's a good dish to make with the kids. Let them roll them around and make the little balls.
That would be cute.
But again, it's just 1 cup of melted chocolate morsels, chocolate chips, any kind of melting chocolate, half a cup of, or 1 cup of crushed walnuts, and 2 cups, but we did maybe another 1/4 cup to a half a cup because of the humidity. 3 tablespoons of corn syrup, and what was the other thing? Powdered sugar. That's it.
Powdered sugar here.
And the rum.
Yeah, and the rum. Now, as you can see, as I was rolling them, I started knocking some of the powdered sugar off. You really don't want to do that for the simple reason, like I knocked it off of this so the powdered sugar don't show. I didn't knock it off of these, and because the moisture is going to hold it in. But these were always a great hit for an appetizer. for weddings, or it's an appetizer for anything too. It's not just a cookie. It's a great appetizer, but they were always great. So they're something you can share with your family and friends. It don't take a few minutes to make them. The powdered sugar just don't show up too nice. They don't show up too good on my white plate.
I'll get Bob where they
you know. But
Where
these are really good. And the chocolate and your rum together just, oh my goodness, just so, so good. The smell is just wonderful. That's how I always did them. I pressed them tight. But
No.
if you want to make them with the kids and you don't want to use rum, of course, I'm sorry, with the grandkids. Well, with my grandkids, I would, because my grandkids have children, so. But instead of using the rum, use 7-Up in it, and that would work. That's probably what my cousin would use. She would use 7-Up in it. She wouldn't use the rum, but these just look so pretty.
Okay, I don't see your green plates anywhere.
Okay.
So we'll just utilize what we have.
Okay. But, and another thing, if you want to, and you want these to be dried out a little bit more, you can always let them set for a while. Make all the balls up. Let them set on a plate for maybe a half hour.
Not too long. You don't want them too dry because then the powdered sugar won't stick to them.
No, but if you leave them set for about a half hour, which is what I usually had to do, because I was the only one doing them,
It's about as good as we're going to get.
yeah, everything will set up like that. Just let those set for just a few minutes.
Okay, we're back, and she's found her green plates, and we're going to get rid of the white one, and we'll just finish making some of these up for you. I do think it'd be nice to do white chocolate and dark chocolate, or this milk chocolate, but I think the white chocolate would be good for some.
These are really nice for any kind of party. You don't have to do them just at Christmas time or weddings.
And if you want to make them more Christmassy, after you roll them in the white powdered sugar, you can also do sprinkles on them, those very small green or red sprinkles, or even white crystal sprinkles like the crystal sugar. Sprinkle those on there so they sparkle a little bit.
You can even do them for a divorce party.
What?
I said you can even do them for a divorce party. Now you're going to say, no one does that. I had a divorce party. Seriously, and I'm not lying, as God's my witness.
Stop. Okay, go ahead.
There was a guy called me and wanted to know if I was the one that did the weddings there in town, that he had heard that I was very good at doing weddings. And he had something he wanted me to do. It wasn't a wedding. He said, do you do other parties? I said, I can do anything. Any kind of party you want. I knew the family. They were very nice. I didn't know him and his wife, but I knew the other part of the family, mother, father, people like that. And he said, have you ever done a divorce party? Well, knowing his brother, I said, no, but I can. And he said, well, can we get together and talk about it? I said, are you serious? He says, yes. I said, I normally don't charge for consultations. I never did, but I wasn't sure about him. So I said, I charge $50 for consultation. He said, I'll pay you $100 for consultation if you do a party. I said, okay. So he came over. We sat down, and sure enough, he wanted a party for a divorce. Him and his wife were getting a divorce. I said, do you know that this is about the stupidest thing I've ever heard of?
What, a divorce?
No, divorce party.
No.
Having a big celebration. Divorce isn't the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. I was divorced. So anyway, that's what he wanted. And that's what he got. I made more money on that party than anything else. I even put a little can out that had tips on it, and it got full.
How about you go wash your hands, Miss Divorce Party? So we went from having a nice Merry Christmas rum balls for you to divorce. A little bit of a trail there.
Well,
So these are our rum balls. I am going to try one of them. I want the smallest one I can find. Looks like he's up there.
they smell yummy.
Very good. Kind of like a truffle. I guess this is a form of a truffle. You're going to have powdered sugar all over your fingers when you're done.
Well, what you do is you set your rum balls out like this, and then you set a little tray of cocktail napkins in between them, and they will pick up the napkin, and then they'll put the napkin down, they'll put a couple rum balls on it.
Okay. Well,
So
here's
anyway, that's what they'll do.
nice little Christmas appetizer, Christmas candy dish for you. These can go on the buffet. They're not going to dry out and get crumbly and everything, so you can set those out early in the day. Give them a try. I'll put the recipe down below, like we always do, and also on my website, gregs-kitchen.com. Anything else you want?
And I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas, and remember what this season's for. And God bless you, and we'll see you real soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.